everybody. So today is the second Saturday of December, and that means it's time for the Movie Nerds Club. And you might be saying, what? Well, the reason why we delayed it this month, usually it's the first Saturday of the month, was because I was so overwhelmed with all of the movies I had to cover for Hallmarkies podcast over Thanksgiving weekend that it was too much. And so my friends that do the Movie Nerds Club with me were kind enough to push it back a week so that I could have a little more time. So thank you very much to all of them. And please make sure you check out all of their videos and all of their channels because they're awesome. And that's the whole reason we do this, is to help share each other's channels. And this month we were talking about holiday films. And in particular, we were talking about the movies that you love to watch every single year, the most rewatchable of all of the holiday films. And it's a little tricky for me because I actually don't really watch films that I've seen before during the holiday season. I just don't have time with the number of new movies that I have to watch. So I don't really rewatch all the classics that you see so many different times that most people rewatch. I just don't have time, especially with awards coverage that I have to do and with all of the new Christmas movies that I have to watch. So this is kind of more hypothetical, like what would I want to watch if I was rewatching movies during this season? So here we go. At number one, I have It's a Wonderful Life. And this is such a classic. Everybody pretty much loves this movie. George Bailey and his journey through his life when he's constantly sacrificing for the greater good, and when he finally gets the realization of all of the good that he's done in his life, it's just really wonderful and heartwarming and beautiful and well filmed, well acted. It's a great movie. It's one of the greatest movies ever made, if you ask me. Then we have Home Alone, and Home Alone was the first comedy I ever really bonded with. Absolutely love it. I think it's really funny still to this day. I think that it has a ton of heart. And I love seeing Kevin McAllister, buying his own groceries and facing off against the furnace. And I almost like those sort of scenes, making his own macaroni and cheese. I almost like those scenes better than the booby trap scenes. But I just love Home Alone, so it had to make the list. Then we have, I just put Christmas Carol. Like, I love Muppets Christmas Carol. I love Mickey's Christmas Carol. I love the Alastair Sims Christmas Carol. That one is probably the most beautiful of all the versions. I love the Patrick Stewart version. I even love the Disney one that a lot of people don't like with the motion capture. I love that. I love Christmas Carol. It's really hard to do wrong. I love it. Then I have a Charlie Brown Christmas. And this is one of my favorite movies. I absolutely love how it all focuses back on Luke 2 with Linus reciting it and the true meaning of Christmas. And I just love how emotionally honest of a character Charlie Brown is. And it's great. I love the animation. I love the music, of course. That's iconic. And then I have a Hallmark movie I had to throw in here. My favorite Hallmark Christmas movie is called Trading Christmas with Tom Cavanaugh and Faith Ford. And they switch houses and they both end up having romances during the holidays. But it's really well written. I think it's well acted. You get some definite affection that you don't sometimes get in these movies. I think everybody has a great chemistry. So I love this movie. It has heart to it. And so that is my list for this month of the Movie Nerds Club. I'll be curious to see what are the perennial favorites for my friends. So please check out all of their videos. Please like this video. Please subscribe to my channel. Be sure you check out all my holiday content and everything over at Hallmarkies Podcast. I'm really proud of all the work that we're doing, all the good interviews, everything going on over there. Please take a look at it. I would really appreciate it. Please check out the Patreon and the merch store. We've got tons of festive designs like I'm wearing right now. So take a look at that. And thanks so much, everybody. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.